Hello, today we are going to cover about the landed cost. Let's look at one of the things we need whenever we are trying to put this into landed cost would be to have a product. But even before that, we need to have a setting for landed cost enabled within Odoo. Once we have that, um, we should be able to use Odoo's feature of landed cost. Um, Second item Second item is to have a product called transportation charge or anything. So again, this would this product would basically hold custom charge, shipping charge, anything of that type that you want to add to the cost of goods sold. Um, so um, so one of the difference, right? This would be a service. Everything would be similar, but if you were to go to purchase, you'll see this flag over here is a landed cost, right? And it does ask about default split method. Right now, we're just selecting it to go by current cost, meaning if there were to be two items that you are purchasing from this vendor, one worth 100,000 and the other worth 10,000, then the split would be 10 by 1. And there are other methods as well, by weight, by volume, by quantity, and equal. For this video, we're just going to go with current cost. So we have created this product. It's right over there. The next thing we want to do is we want to create a purchase order from our vendor. Let's do this one. Let's add some random products, right? Um, okay, so let's do 1200 and let's do 100. So I just want to kind of like give you a good ratio so that again there's a difference in cost, right? So I could show you how the landed cost is being split across. Right now, again, we don't know how much you're going to cost, right, for us to receive these products. In some cases, you do, and in some cases, you won't. Normally, you receive these items again whenever you have received it from the vendor itself. Let's confirm it, and we can go ahead and receive it as well, right? But but one of the things you'd know is at the time of receipt is what the transportation cost was as well. So let's add that to the same purchase order. Um, let's say this was 2500. Okay, and that should be it. Now we'll just save it. The next thing, we have received this product as well, so everything is good. So let's try to create a bill. So since it had an item that has a landed cost, now it'll say, hey, do you want to create landed cost? Again, it's optional if you want to or you don't want to. Let's say if you want to add this charge as part of the cost of acquiring these products itself, one of the things you need to do is create landed cost. Um, Whenever you're creating this, everything is pre-populated, nothing much. It'll just know which cost it is exactly as well. If there were to be others as well, it'll just come over here and you can just group them and value them together. Um, but one of the things it needs is what was the receipt um, for this landed cost, right? So let's duplicate this tab. Let's go to the product itself. Let's go to the order. Again, one of the easier ways to always go over here in receipts and the latest receipt, right, is the one that we just got, right, 1201. So I can go over here and I can use the receipt, right? Whenever I add that, one of the other things I could do is compute. So you'll see, right, how this charge is being allocated to these two line items. So we had this landed cost of 2500. It's being added to this 2300, and the 162 is being added to these, the one that has the lesser value. Um, and I'll just validate it. and that's it, right? So since I have now, basically what I did was I added this much value to the valuation. So whenever you go to your stock, you will see that it has increased this value by 23, 27, and 162. The next thing, again, this is kind of like we're done, but the next thing is just to kind of confirm the bill itself, right? So we can just select a date, confirm, and that's it. So we're able to add the landed cost. Um, yeah, I mean, there could be a lot of scenarios where you want to use it and where you don't want to use it. But if there is any questions, please feel free to give me a call. Thank you.